Hello everybody, welcome to another video from Currency Collector Searcher. My name is Victor, and today we are doing the recent online currency sales roundup. We're going to take a look at some recent sales of $1 bills only on eBay over the past few days. And I'm going to show you in detail what makes them so valuable so you know what to look for when you're searching through your pocket change or when you get change at the store or when you go to the bank, so you can find some treasure as well. Now, most people don't really know about this. However, it is becoming quite a bit more popular. Now, we're going to take a look at what's called fancy serial numbers, okay? And if you've never watched my channel before, yes, people pay crazy amounts of money for the serial numbers on these $1 bill, on these notes. So kick back and let's learn how to put money into your pocket and find some treasure. Now, I'm going to show you quite a few of what's called duplicate star notes. These are very, very popular right now. They're very, very hot sellers, and I'll show you what they're going for just for these $1 bills. It's pretty remarkable. So let's take a look at the first one here, okay? Now, as we go through these, keep in mind the condition of these. These are pretty beaten up, a lot of these. So this first one here, and let me explain to you what a duplicate star note is. A duplicate star note is just that. That means that the BEP made two of the same serial number. With the 2013 series down here, B block, which is that letter B right there, okay, and of course the star. And if you have one from Fort Worth with FW, there's also one with the same serial number that does not have FW. That means it was printed in Washington, D.C. That's why they're called duplicates. Has to have the number 2 right there, which is this. That means the B is the second letter of the alphabet. You'll see a B over here. That's the B block, okay? Now, this one right here, you see the condition it's in. It's in pretty poor condition. It's quite beaten up and pretty old. But this one did sell for $30. These go really right now between about $25 to $30 for one of these. If they're in nicer condition, maybe like uncirculated, they probably go for between $50 to $100. Maybe closer to $100. All right. So keep your eyes out for these because you can turn $1 into a quick 25 or 30 bucks. All right. Now the next one here, this is a very, very unique serial number. This has 7 8s in a row. This is not just 7 of a kind. This is one step further. This is solid 7 in a row. Okay, 7 8s in a row. Quite rare, obviously. And this note seems to be in pretty good condition. I wouldn't say it's well, I guess it does have some folds and creases in it, and a stain up there, but it's not real beaten up like some other ones we're going to see. But this note here in this condition did sell with 7 bids just yesterday for $107.49. So this seller found this note and turned $1 into 100 bucks. Not too bad, huh? All right, now check this out. Now, this serial number is not that rare. Okay, I mean, it does have 4 zeros in a row, which does bring it to a certain level of rarity. But this note is called a trinary. It's called trinary because it only has 3 numbers. A binary has 2 numbers, and a trinary has 3 numbers. And this is a trinary. It has 0s, 1s, and 2s. So it is somewhat of a low sum. So, people that play liar's poker might like this because it has a low sum of digits there, adds up to 4. But this one sold with 5 people bidding on it, sold for $26.99. I mean, that's just incredible to me. I was really surprised when I saw how much this sold for because it's not 5 in a row or 6 in a row. It's just, just a low sum of numbers. So this is the kind of thing that you would just, get in your change and just spend with no problem, not even batting an eye about it, and you wouldn't even know that it's worth anything. But now you know, now you're educated. All right, so now this next one here, this is called 7 of a kind, not 7 in a row or solid 7. This is 7 of a kind. This has 7 1s, all right? So these normally sell for a little bit less. than 7 in a row, because, you know, obviously these are not quite as rare as 7 in a row. But this has 7 1s. Now, 1s are very, very popular sellers. They sell for a lot, as well as 7s and 8s, because 7s and 8s in the Chinese and Japanese culture, they're considered to be lucky and associated with wealth, prosperity, success, and status in China and Japan. So 1s, 7s, and 8s you'll find sell for quite a bit more than the other numbers. Okay, so this right here, this note sold for 1 bid, probably right at the end, for about $40. All right, and you can see the condition. It's not really in that nice of condition. It looks like it's quite wrinkled and quite dirty. But yeah, nice sale by this seller right here. Now check this one out. Now this one has 6 zeros in a row. Okay, this is 6 of a kind zeros. Now, you know, these are called fancy serial numbers. Okay, and he did put the description properly. Fancy serial number, solid 6 of a kind. You know, 7 zeros and a 2. I'm sorry, 6 zeros and a 2. All right. So this seller also put a picture here of the front of the bill and the back. You can't see it there though. But this seller sold this one for $27 with 9 bids. So, you know, keep your eyes open for these notes that have a solid series of the same number in a row. Anything from 4 numbers or more does have value and can be sold on the secondary market. Okay, 3 leading zeros does have a little bit of value, but everything else has to have 4 numbers or more before it has any value. Okay. All right. Now this next one here. Now this is a very, very nice note, and this one, if you see, this has the same number as 1324. And then 1324 again. This is called the repeater. Okay. Again, note the condition. It's quite weathered. It has creases down there. It's, you know, it's not in the greatest condition. But you know, this is you know, I wouldn't say it's really rare. And I was shocked when I saw how much this went for. This sold for a lot more than it should have. These don't normally sell for that much. But you know, this seller got lucky, and you know, somebody thought it was of great value. Maybe they have another note that has the same numbers and they wanted to have, you know, 2 or 3 or 4 of the same number. You never know why somebody would pay $150 for a note like this, but they did. So there you have it. All right, now I wanted to show you these 2 here, okay? Now these 2 are this top one here, this is a binary. This is binary because it only has 2 numbers, 3s and 4s, and this only has 8s and 1s. Now the top one sold for more because it has 7 3s, and this one sold for less because it only has 6 8s. So this has 7 numbers, this has six of them, okay? So these are in very, very nice condition as well. So this one on top here sold for $81 with 29 bids, and the one on the bottom sold for $23.50 with 23 bids. And again, if you don't know about this, if you're not educated or not in the know, you would never know. You'd get these in change and you would just sell them like any other dollar bill you put in a vending machine, you know. But so, you know, share this with your friends and family, you know, help them to put some money in their pocket as well, okay? And ask them to share the profits as well. Now this one here, this one is 7 in a row, okay? Leading 7 in a row 3s. Very, very rare to have this. Almost a solid 3s, almost just 2 notes away from that. So this one here, again, in very, very nice condition, and very nice description as well. He put all the keywords in there. This one sold for $161 with 34 people bidding on that. So you can see how popular these, you know, these rarer notes are. You know, a lot of people are bidding on these, you know, on these very, very rare notes like this. Okay, so if you're not looking for these, you're really missing out. All right. So now this next one here, this is a birthday note, September 7th of 2013. So you know, people who are shopping for, you know, for a friend or family's birthday or an anniversary, they'll pay $15, $20, $30 if they find one. So this one, it's a birthday anniversary note, and this person paid $29, let's say $30 for this one with free shipping. So if you find some of these with, with a birthday or anniversary, set these aside, because these are worth a lot more than face value. Okay, a lot of people don't know about that. I'd say most people don't know about that. Okay, but now you do. All right, so now, just like the thumbnail said, these duplicate serial numbers are really, really selling like hotcakes right now. Keep in mind, these are all $1 bills. This one sold for $29 up here on top. This one sold for $31. This one sold for $31. This one sold for almost, say, $40 just a couple days ago, okay? And these are, B Block, they're 2013, the number 2, and Star Notes. So these are very, very hot sellers right now. And these here as well, $31, $31, $29, $29. So, keep your eyes open for these, because if you find the match, if you've watched my other videos, if you find the matching serial number, these have been selling for, upwards of around $5,000 if you get them graded. People are selling these and making, a huge, huge payday. Imagine selling 2 $1 bills for $5,000. In my recent videos, you'll see what I'm talking about if you watch my other videos over the past month or so. All right, now the next one here. Now this is another seven of a kind ones. This is a Star Note, a little different than the other notes because this is a Star Note. Okay. Now this one sold for $80. It's got a big fold down the middle. Not really in very nice condition, but hey, the person listed for $80 and somebody bought it. So he obviously watched some videos and knew what this was worth and pulled it out of circulation and turned $1 into $80. So, and he put in the description, he put in there near solid. And that's what it is. It's a near solid $1 bill. There's near solid ones. All right. Now this is a very old bill, super old. I think this is a 1918. It's 1918 note. And this serial number is a super repeater. It's 121212 and then 13. So almost a full super repeater. You can cherry pick these if you go to coin shows or coin shops. A lot of these dealers don't really know about fancy serial numbers. So if you find an old note like this that does have a fancy serial number, you might be able to buy it for a few dollars and sell it for something like this for $140. All right, so as you're out there going to your coin show circuit or going to your coin shops locally, keep an eye open for these. Look at some of these, because a lot of the coin show or coin dealers, they don't care about fancy serial numbers. They sell these for the value of the note, okay, for the collector value, okay. All right, so a couple more here. Now this one here, another binary. This is just all 0s and 6s. So 7 of a kind. This is a very old note from 1974, and you can see it's in very, very nice condition here. Very, very nice. And this one sold for $159. I think there was just one bid on that one. But these are really, really hard to find whenever you get 7 of a kind. I know that's why they sell for so much. Okay. But again, these are out there. Somebody had to find these in circulation. If it doesn't say uncirculated, then that means it's in circulation and it's out there. You can get it in your change at the bank or at a store very, very easily, okay? All right, this next one here, now this is quite rare. This is called a super repeater. This is 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay, this is very rare, okay? This is literally a 1 in a million note. Out of 96 million, there's only 10 of these. I'm sorry, 9 of these, okay? So this is very, very rare. Literally 1 in a million. So this note in this, somewhat beat up and creased condition, sold for $119 with 8 bids. All right. So a very, very nice find there, a very nice sale. So I'm trying to give you a little bit of diversification here in terms of some things to look for. All right. Here's another one. This is a radar or palindrome. It reads the same frontwards and backwards. It's also a binary. So it's called a radar. Now this seller did not put binary in the description. So a lot of people search just for binary $1 bills, and those people that search for that would not see this one. So when you're selling your notes online, you have to make sure you know that you're putting all the keywords in the description so the algorithm will show this to the most people. So this only sold for $65, and you know, I've seen these sell for quite a bit more. So if the seller would have put the word binary in there, it probably would have sold for more than $65. But nonetheless, you know, it is $65, so nothing to shake a stick at there, right? Nice sale. All right, now this next one here, this also is a binary. This person put it in there. It sold for $100. So you can see it sold for more because this person put the right numbers in there. This is 3 zeros and 5 sevens. Again, very, very nice condition. Okay, this one's uncirculated also. All right, you know, that's probably why it sold for, you know, sold for $100 because of the condition. So not only is it quite rare, but the condition also made this note sell for $100. All right. Now this one here, okay, this note, this seller only put in here $1 rare note. Okay, sold for $50. Now check this out. This is 7 2s in a row and a 1. All right. If this seller would have put in here fancy serial number, binary, a solid 7 in a row, this would have sold for a lot more. But this seller only put in there $1 rare note. So most people like myself didn't even see this note on eBay. So somebody got lucky and with one bid bought it for $50. This is 7 in a row. We've seen some of the other ones sell for over $100. Okay. So anyway, you know, part of what I want to do here is educate people to make sure you know what to look for. Subscribe to my channel, binge watch my videos so you'll learn about other $1 bills that sell for a lot of money. I'll show you, like in this video, I'll show you what to look for. I'll show you what they sell for. I talk about in my videos where to find them, and show you a lot of examples. So thank everybody for watching. Thanks so much. And thank you for all your comments and likes and sharing. And have a good day. We'll see you real soon, everybody.